Warm winter weather's on the way for parts of Northeast Ohio, and ODOT says their crews are ready. Snowplows have already gone through 150-point inspections. There's plenty of salt, more than 230,000 tons on hand. And if you're out driving this Sunday, they're just asking, please be sure to slow down and give plows plenty of room to do their job.
Certainly good advice.
Yeah.
It's coming up on 6/16. Earlier tonight as we were sitting here, Christy said, I'm not ready for the snow. And Jessica Van Meter gave you a side eye. I didn't know she was capable of that.
I know.
It was interesting.
And why was that? Because I'm not blaming you.
Because it's actually right around average, and because I feel the same way, let's be honest.
Okay.
I think a lot of us probably are not ready for it, but statistically, yeah, Monday is our average for snow for Hopkins, and we're probably going to be having snow for many areas by Monday. As far as the week ahead is concerned, Saturday, not much to worry about. That is definitely your better day of the weekend for any outdoor plans. Anything you need to get done, Saturday is your day. Rain is going to be returning Saturday night and into Sunday, and that's kind of going to kick off our weather impact alerts. Sunday, we're looking at rain, some stronger winds. Temperatures on Sunday will be key because those temperatures are going to be falling, and the timing on that is going to determine how quickly we can get a changeover to snow. So that is still questionable, the timing of that changeover for the second half of Sunday. Expectation is that by Sunday night and into Monday, we are dealing with snow, and most of this is going to be lake effect snow. So we all know how lake effect works. It can be feast or famine, and that's probably what many of us are looking at by Monday morning and kind of through the day on Monday. It's really going to depend on what that wind direction is doing through the day on Monday. There is a possibility we could tap into Lake Huron with a more northerly wind, and that kind of could get areas outside of that traditional snow belt in on a little bit of the snow. So wind direction is going to be key into Monday. I think plan on at least a little bit of extra time, especially for those morning commutes and any driving you got to do through the day on Monday. By Tuesday, we're looking at a little bit of more traditional lake effect that will be lingering into the day. But still, we got a trio of those weather impact alert days heading our way. This system is still off to our west, so it's going to be marching our way as we go through the weekend. We do have a couple of showers on the other side of Chicago. We'll watch those, but likely just going to mean a couple of sprinkles for us through the day tomorrow. We did have rain earlier today. That has pushed out of the area, so we are looking drier into the evening. Winds are still a little breezy at times, but all in all, setting up a reasonable evening for us. Those winds are going to continue to improve. We're in the 50s right now. We will be falling back into the 40s eventually as we go through tonight and into early tomorrow. Calmer winds, a little bit of clearing could be possible at times. Throughout the day tomorrow, we're still going to have plenty of cloud cover. There's still a chance for a stray shower or two, but it's the better day of the weekend. Temperatures try for the upper 40s to near 50. Rain is going to be returning with that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast Saturday night and heading into Sunday. So many of us wake up to some rain already falling on Sunday. Winds will be on the increase as we go through the day. We'll watch our temperatures try to top out in the upper 40s to 50 for some areas on Sunday. Again, the question is going to be the timing in when that cold air arrives and how quickly we get that changeover to snow. This is still a couple of days out, particularly the snow element late Sunday into Monday. So this is just kind of starting to get into some of our high resolution models to the end of that time frame. And this particular model, one that we show pretty frequently, is actually coming in the fastest with the changeover and bringing in that colder air through the day on Sunday. So we're going to watch that timing very closely on Sunday. General idea is going to be that those temperatures are falling through Sunday. So by Sunday evening, heading into the overnight, we've dropped back into the 30s. And again, we've got that lake effect element in play. So that's going to be dictated by our wind direction with who sees what in terms of any kind of accumulation. We are going to run this out. As I mentioned, this model's just kind of getting the front end of this snow potential into the forecast. If we get that north wind and a good band to develop off of Lake Huron, that could mean some decent accumulations for areas of Huron County. And then as we get more of a shift, it's really going to be very isolated totals. Some areas further south might not see much of anything. Really going to be determined by the winds. That's what we're going to call it as we get into, again, Monday and into Tuesday as well. Location dependent for any of those accumulations. Union Home Mortgage forecast, once we get past that trio of weather impact alert days, we do look a little bit better for the rest of the week. We'll have temperatures back into the 40s very quickly.